gosh, did you guys just really sneak up to me like that? I'm sorry I can't really move because I'm training myself for the upcoming competition. I need to be in the ultimate shape and you caught me in the middle of a dab. Nice. Well, let's get to the real exercise then, shall we? Hey guys, what is going on with all of you? I bet all of you have been working out today. And if you have not been working out today, then I bet that you had a pretty good reason for that. Because health and fitness are really important when it comes to your development. I mean, look at me running at this treadmill that is going at 16 miles an hour. You can see me develop right here. That is how good exercise is for you. But I know that it can also be pretty boring, especially when running on a treadmill for 14 hours a day. But it is what it is. I am trying to get in shape right now. So that is the reason why I am in the gym. But I am training, and I am exercising for a big national gym event that is coming up. And all my friends will be there, so I am trying to impress them by showing how much I can lift. How is that for an icebreaker? But no time for talking. Let's go outside and check out what they are playing there. I believe they are playing soccer. The bad version of football, that is, for all you Americans. You know I am right, for all the European. I am sorry for that. But now is not the time for a lot of chit-chat, because look at the time. It is games o'clock. That is the perfect time to let myself go and exercise like a crazy person. Because you know, a lot of crazy people work out. Have you ever seen one of those dudes that is just like really madly staring in front of him? Like when you make eye contact, that you think he might just suck your soul out of your body. Those people are what I would call crazy. But with that said, let's score this goal real quick. Look at that. A little no-look action right there, and a little subtle celebration. Nothing too fancy, you know. You always have got to stay humble. I mean, I am definitely like the most humble guy out there, by far. What happened to my legs though? Did I break my knees? I always hear my dad say something about his knees, that if he would have quit football earlier, that he would not have knees that are as bad as his. So yeah, I think soccer fits under the same category. No more soccer sub. It is really bad for your knees. Like, oh my god, look at this. I really think we broke our knees right here. That is not good at all, my man. But with that being said, look at this instant heal. Nothing. Not a scratch on my knees. Was that not awesome? I think that I might want to become a physician, you know, like a doctor. Dr. SubZero. Or SubZeroExtabyte. I wonder which one that I will pick. But I mean, if I could heal people as quick as I did right there with my own knees, like I mean, then I am just going to be breaking records, man. No biggie at all. I would probably get the Nobel Prize or something. And tons of awards for best doctor in like ever. That would be a great title if you ask me. Oh wait, look at me go. Just look at this. Who am I? I am the new Odell Beckham Jr. in town, boys and girls. Did you see that handwork? I got hands, man. That was a touchdown like no other. I might become a legend in everything. Soccer, medicine, and now also football. That is what I would call a hat trick. By all means try and beat me, but let me warn you, because you will never beat me. Not you. Not you. And definitely not you. That is why you all need to be in shape. Sometimes you will have to leave your desk for a while and go outside. Now that is some great advice from a great professional soccer player, all-round physician Dr. Sub, and professional prodigy extraordinaire SubZero. I mean, even coming up with that elaborate title is pretty insane. I might want to check what kind of job that would be, and what kind of rank it would give me. I wonder. I will just do some deadlifts right here. These are really good if you are working out. I do not know if any of you guys go to the gym, but if you do, and you are not doing deadlifts, well then you are missing out on a lot of gains, my man or girl. I do not discriminate between genders. If you are a girl that lifts, more power to you. But what is also a really good exercise? Well, you guessed it, swimming. You use a lot of different muscle groups. Plus, who does not want to be as fast as Michael Phelps? That guy is a swimming god. Aquaman, stay out of his way, because he will beat you at your own game, you phony underwater superhero. And then I am talking about the orange and green Aquaman, not the new one that you saw in the DC trailers. That guy looks like a straight up dog. He will fight me real bad. But you know that after a great workout day, or just after a great workout, we all need to get some rest, and this place is literally the place to be for that. You have these lounge chairs in which you can obviously just lounge and chill, so that after a really tough leg day, which we all know is just killing, you can rest. You pause on the chair, and then ask your little sister or brother or any other sibling you might have to be your personal butler for the day. Of course that would go easier when you have a little brother or sister. But that is enough talk about chilling and resting. Now this is what we have been training for. This is actually my first competition, but I seem to be in a pretty decent shape, so I am ready to beat the competition. Not that there was that many, but still, I still want to win. Like if I lose to myself, then I just played myself, literally. So that is not happening. Alright, first one, not that hard of course, but the hard part awaits us. Look, this man right here is the perfect example of how not to do this. I get that he is actually lifting weights right now, but for starters he is literally lifting the snack machine, and second, he is just doing it so that he can take all of the snack out for free. And that is not the way you get in shape. You want a little secret on that? Skip your Coke and Mountain Dew for a change, and just drink water instead. If you are struggling to lose weight, that is one of the first changes that you can make. And if you ask me, it seems like a pretty easy one, right? And if you keep drinking it because you get tempted because your fridge is constantly filled with soda, then tell your parents not to bring any more. That way you will not get the cravings and you will not cave in. But on the other hand, Thanksgiving is around the corner, and you know that everyone just binges on Thanksgiving. I mean, if your grandma brings over those bomb mashed potatoes, then you will not resist that. It is too hard. Greater men have tried and failed. Why do all the bad things always have to be so tasty? I do not get that. Why does a salad not taste as good as Skittles? Maybe if they would make a lettuce version of Skittles it would be alright, because right now you only have the fruit variants. If they would introduce like a Caesar salad style pack of Skittles, I bet a lot more kids would be eating salads. I can guarantee you. But did anyone else also look forward to the PE classes in high school or even middle school? It is pretty much the same. The only thing is that in high school you get to run a lot more, and that is like straight up a bummer, because I do not like to run. I do not know about you, but I know about me, and I am definitely not a fan at all. I know that I used to be like super psyched whenever I walked into the gym at school, and I would see like an obstacle course set up in the gym. That was the best feeling ever, especially after a long day of just sitting in a chair. You would have some kids whose ADD would just trigger instantly, and they would just go run around all the parkour stuff. I have no idea what to call all these boxes, but you get what I mean, right? Maybe you are one of those who get like super psyched about that, but we are kind of struggling right now. I need to get the high score at least. I mean, look at me try and jump all over these fences, but it is hard. Since I am not really tall, it is just a pain in the butt to try and be physical active when you are a short guy. That is one of the reasons why I am glad that Roblox exists, because you do not need any physical skills, you know. It does not matter if you are skinny, fat, muscular, the skeletons from bones. It is all about how good your reaction time is and stuff, which is pretty alright right now. But it could definitely be that you are a literal god in Roblox. By the way, I really don't know the reason why we are getting pushed so much by the guy with the whistle. Well, I mean, maybe it's because we are in a competition and we need to hurry up like a super duper log, but still it doesn't make any sense at all, because I am doing my very best. I promise that to all of you. I mean, can't you see I am totally doing my best here? I mean, I die a lot here, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying my hardest. Am I right, or am I right? Just trust me on my word that this stuff is just really hard and it takes years of practice to master. I mean, I told you the story on how I met Dennis, right? Well, I grew up in an instant. Or did I? Hey, look at this fella. He has been boxing so hard that he lost his arms on the way. I bet that I cannot touch these bags right now. Usually I would punch the life out of them, but not today, because I fail when I touch them. It is a weird competition, I know. It is more endurance than strength. Oh my, no, that did not pan out as I had hoped. He just beat the living poop out of me, man. What in the world? This little topless bald guy knows what is up, man. I will get you, man. I am like Conor McGregor, all-round playboy and professional butt hooper. So you better check yourself before you wreck yourself, or before I wreck myself. That hurt like a lot, man. Not just physical, but also emotional. He beat me 2 times in a row, but 3 times the charm, I guess. At least that is what the plaque on my grandmother her wall says. We will have to do it without arms, but no harm. I can do this even without feet. How is that for a pep talk? I do not need any pep talks, Mr. Man. I will get that giant guy who is doing yoga without an inspirational speech, even though it would be nice to hear someone tell me how good I am doing. Usually I just say that to myself. My therapist says it is a coping mechanism that I use because I am that lonely. I did not believe him. How can I be lonely when I am surrounded with the love of all this food and this stomach acid, which is pretty gross? Wait, I am actually being being digested by that fat guy. That is just gross, man. I mean, I know that he is a giant, but still, he could learn some manners. He will never get a girlfriend this way. Wait, is this the spinal cord? That is just plain wrong, man. I mean, one wrong step, and I paralyzed the guy. How about that? Wait a second, he just swallowed me whole. I do not care if I paralyze him or not. Wait, I actually do. It would be immoral to give him this sort of payback, right? Yeah, I think it is. Let's wait, did he just poop me? Is that what just happened? Because that is gross. I mean, that is plain gross. Let me get out of this bathroom stall. I am pretty disgusted right now. Do you know that? And I think that I have every reason to be disgusted. Are you the giant that just pooped me out? Even though you are not a giant anymore, you are still pretty fat. I believe in you to change that. It really is not that hard. Oh, he is sad. Did I make him sad by calling him fat? Now I feel bad about myself. That is not what I intended in any way. Oh, a swimming pool up ahead. But what is this no exit sign? I guess it is not an exit. Otherwise the sign would just be exit. Duh. Let's just go swimming then. Alright, I can see that the floor is wet. Why would they put up a sign? I mean, the shower is just flooded. Oh, alright. I knew that it was wet and I still slipped. Maybe if they had put up a sign I would not have fallen. Oh wait, right. I was just mocking them for putting up a sign. I am such a piece of work sometimes. Even to myself, to be honest. It is a struggle. At least it is a hot stream of water instead of cold. That would be a bummer and a half. But I did get my clothes wet. That was not planned. My mom is so going to ground me once I get back home. Oh wait, I live on my own now. Right. Sometimes I keep forgetting that. It is like some kind of anxiety rush that I feel whenever I do something that my mom would not approve. After all these years, she is still living inside my head. While her and dad moved to Florida 4 years ago, every time I visit them we go to Disney World. It is the best. It is because of this little arrangement that we made when they moved there. Mainly because I said that I would only visit them if we went to Disney World, and then agreed. So that is a win in my book. You know what is not a win in my book? Jumping off of this thing. I am scared of heights more than anything. Alright, that was scary, even though it was not as long of a drop as that I had guessed, but still, I peed my pants a little. Just a little. Let's see what is up next. Oh no, it is hurdles. That is like the worst thing to ever do in PE. I am so bad at this, but let's give it a try. Maybe I have gotten better at it by sitting at home, not doing any physical activity. That was not bad at all actually. I had no idea. Now for the long jump though. That is going to be tough. Oh, I am so fast. Look, that was not bad too. I mean, I actually got pretty good at this. Who would have thought? I did not. But we are not done yet. Where do we have to go? Do I have to climb this sketchy construction? Oh my, that is going to be really promising. Where does this even lead me? The roof. That is not going to be fun then, because I am still mad scared of heights. I wonder what is on the top. Maybe there is the finish and an elevator down, or just some regular stairs. Just please not a ladder. Is that an airplane on the top of the gym building? That does not seem safe. I for sure did not think that this roof would hold so much weight. The airplane, the fitness coach, and my own fat self. That is some impressive build quality. Oh, and now we are up in the air. Does that mean that I will have to jump? Please tell me it does not, because there is no way on earth that I'm going to parachute down. No way, man, or ma'am. I am not quite sure right now. Since you look like the broom teacher from Harry Potter, this will not be fun. Tell my mom that I love her and I am falling. Actually, this is pretty cool. Now that I have no control over my faith, this actually feels very relaxing, but still I really do not want to fall to my death. That will not be a fun ordeal. Luckily for me, this parachute was packed properly. If I were to fall from this high, I would be dead before I touched the ground. I would just get cardiac arrest in an instant. No way to revive me then. I would just ragdoll out of the sky. But that will not happen. Oh no, the cord had snapped. Hey, I actually caught that like a champ. I am pretty impressed with myself right now. Who would have thought that I would not die doing that jump? I at least did not. Now what can we do in this little town? I do not think that I have ever been here before. This place seems kind of odd. These houses all look like they are made out of gingerbread with some weird food coloring. But what can we do around here? How does one get back home? Well, this seems to work. I have no idea what this even is, but I can get up at least. Now where do I go? I guess these green bubbles seem an alright spot since I have no idea what to actually do now and I am falling. Great. As always, thanks for watching. Please leave a like and all that good stuff. Subscribe if you have not already, and then I will see you in the